Hello dear students, I am Teacher Cheryl and welcome to our arts class. Before we start with our lesson, we will be having an activity to check your prior knowledge about our lesson for today.
Are you ready?
Alright, let's start. Directions: rearrange the jumbled letters. You have 1 minute to answer. We'll see if your answers are correct. Congratulations class for completing the task. And now, let us visit and enjoy the beauty of the different countries of Southeast Asia and experience their exquisite and fascinating artworks. Lesson 1. Fabric or Fabric Design. Thai silk is produced from the cocoons of Thai silkworms. It is mainly produced in Angkor Wat, which is the center of the silk industry in Thailand. Next, we have the Cambodian silk. It is generally sold domestically, where it is used in sampot or wrap skirts, furnishings, and pidan or pictorial tapestries. The two main types of Cambodian weaving are the ikat technique and uneven twill. Ikat technique. Patterns are diverse and vary by region. Common motifs include lattice, stars, and spots. Uneven twill. It yields single or two-color fabrics, which are produced by weaving 3 threads so that the color of one thread dominates on one side of the fabric, while the 2 others determine the color on the reverse side. Sin is the Lao women's ankle-long skirt whose form is undeniable but whose patterns are unique to each skirt. Golden thread silks were born in Vietnam. Some popular Vietnamese fabric are Shantung taffeta, Bengalin weave, and ebony satin, which are all natural lustrous silk hand-woven in southern Vietnam and naturally dyed using ebony fruit pods. Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. The fabric most common to both countries is the batik. Batik is an Indonesian Malay word believed to be related to the Malay word titik, which means point, dot, or drop. There are two main types of batik. First, we have the hand-painted. The artist uses decanting, a small copper container with one or more different sized pipes. Second, block printed. It is done by welding together strips of metal to form a metal block. Brunei's traditional textile is also called batik, but it is uniquely different from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Its designs have their national flower simpor, sumboy-sumboy or pitcher plant, and Brunei's traditional design of air mule. Handmade batik designs are created through the art of layering and mixing of colors injected with creativity. Do you have questions about our lesson today? Alright, if none, prepare for a 5-item quiz. Bring out your notebook and answer the following. 1 to 3, write letters of the correct answer. 4 and 5, give the two main types of Cambodian weaving. Alright, let's check if your answers are correct. Very good! For your output number 1, you are going to make a crayon batik. For the materials, you only need bond paper, oil pastel or crayons, paintbrush or cotton, and watercolor or poster paint. Here's the rubric for you to get as high as 20 points. And for your reference, let us watch the video on the next slide. That ends our lesson for today. Thank you so much for your participation and see you tomorrow for another lesson in arts.